caballeros, en vivo desde el Centro de Arte y Cultura Diamante en Raleigh, Carolina del Norte, hoy celebramos los logros y contribuciones de la comunidad latina en la 26ª entrega de los premios Latino Diamante. Hoy honramos a los artistas, la comunidad, los líderes y los héroes anónimos de nuestra comunidad. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Diamante Arts and Cultural Center in Raleigh, North Carolina, tonight we celebrate the achievements and contributions of the Latino community at the 26th Annual Latino Diamante Awards. Tonight we honor the artists, the community, leaders, and the unsung heroes of our community. Welcome, bienvenidos a todos. I'm Lisette Cruz Watco, and I'm the Executive Director of Diamante Arts and Cultural Center. I want to extend a thank you for joining us tonight, live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and our website from the comfort of your home. We recognize tonight the Latino achievements across our state. I'm happy to say that we're coming to you live from our, well, you can't really see the center, but from a stage in our center. Para acomodar a la mayoría de nuestra audiencia, el programa de esta noche se llevará a cabo en inglés. We will be doing this show in English today. We want to see the pictures and all from your parties at home, so please take some pictures and send them our way or post it on social media and tag us. We have 2 hashtags that you can use. We have LDA 2021, and you can also use Soy Diamante. Now, to tell you more about the Diamante Arts and Cultural Center, please welcome our board chair, Roberto Perez.
Hello, everyone. I am Roberto Perez, and I'm not that short as Lisette, but so I need to bring this up a little bit. Thank you so much for being here tonight, and I want to share with you that we had a lot of work done to get this center open. With the pandemic, it was kind of hard and kind of difficult, but with a lot of work and a lot of volunteers and a lot of phone calls from Lisette and a lot of phone calls from the members, we finally got the place open. And you can help too as individuals, business, or organization just by becoming a partner. If you're an individual, you can become an Amigo Circle member. Now, you also can help participate in one of our classes or workshop or any other event that we might have in this place. This place is yours, it's for the community, and the doors are open for you. By the way, we have a shortage of toys this year, and we have the Three Kings Day event coming pretty soon. It's going to be held on January the 8th, and we don't have enough toys. So we are asking everyone watching us, to please donate some toy. You can bring them over to the center himself, or you can donate online. We have links online that allow you to actually donate for toys or any other monetary donation that you want to do. Now, before I continue, I'd like to thank Antonio Annalise because he actually was the creator of the magazine cover that you see right now on your seats. And you can actually learn more from his bio and his artwork on our website that you can see on the screen right now. He dedicated himself to this beautiful art, and to tell you the truth, he knocked it out of the park. He's an amazing young man with a lot of talent. Now, to share more with you about the Latino Diamante Awards, we have Judy Montenegro. She's going to share with you what we go through to select the winners. Uh, by the way, the winners are not selected by us. We have an individual, actually non-affiliated to the Amante Art and Culture Center, that decide who is the winner for this award. And today we have the youngest person ever won an award today. She's 15 years old, and we are so proud that she's here with us. And congratulations for breaking a record today. Now, Judy Montenegro is the chair of the 2021 Latino Diamante Award selection committee. And here we are. Thank you.
Buenas noches. Tonight, we recognize the excellence, the work, and the contributions of the honorees and all that they do to make North Carolina a better place to live. Any Latino or anyone working with the Latino community across the state of North Carolina can be nominated to receive a Latino Diamante Award. There are no fees to nominate or to receive an award. Every year, an impartial committee is selected to choose that year's honorees. I'm honored to serve as the 2021 Selection Committee Chair, along with my co-chair, Carla Mena. We thank everyone who was part of the selection process. Nominations open up again in January 2022. Make sure to nominate a Latino community unsung hero, and maybe this time next year, we'll be honoring them with a Latino Diamante Award. Congratulations to all of the awardees.
The Art and Culture Award recognizes significant contributions to the visual, literary, cultural, performing arts, media communications, or to an organization that promotes artists or art programs in the Latino Hispanic community. Art and Culture Award, Natasha Villamia Socat. Natasha Socat was an emergency room physician now practicing as a multidisciplinary artist who creates complex work that involves science, social issues, beauty, and philosophy with the aim of a positive public health experience. Natasha has taught many young artists how to paint, draw, create artist books, and do printmaking. She supports many nonprofit arts organizations as well as mentors artists on a regular basis. Through her Ritual of Giving project, she donates painted portraits of individuals who otherwise could not afford to buy one. She moved to Raleigh in 2015 and is currently represented by 5 Points Gallery in Durham. Natasha Villamia Soca.
Good evening. I am Gustavo Schmidt, and I work at First Citizens Bank, and I am also a recipient of the Lisette Cruz Watco Award in 2014. Tonight, I am honored to present the Award for Art and Culture Award to artist Natasha Socket.
I have always loved the word Ubuntu, a complex word that many only know as an operating system in Linux. For me, the meaning of the word Ubuntu is to see a world where we all win by sharing, rather than a world where winner takes all. I have created art for many decades. I am humbled and grateful to receive the Arts and Culture Award for 2021. Thank you, Diamante Art Center, Lisette Watko, and the rest of the board and community for this honor. Thanks to my family, specifically my husband, Michael, my children, Matthew and Vanessa, and my siblings for your support and belief in my work. I could not have done it without you being in my life. Tonight, I wish to share my award with all the Ubuntu spirited artists of the world. I am because we are. Yo soy porque nosotros somos.
Thank you. The following award is for community involvement. It recognizes the contributions made in the Hispanic community through devotion of time and energy with the goal of improving the quality of life of Latinos and Hispanics in North Carolina. Community involvement. Melody Romero Shanahan. Melody Shanahan's mission is to break cultural borders through the art of dance. This young dancer is a student of North Carolina Cyber Academy and takes advantage of her Mexican and Irish heritage to spread a multicultural message through dance. In the summers, Melody gives ballet and Mexican folklore classes free of charge to children ages 5 to 10 years old, as well as a group of teenagers based in Greensboro. She also volunteers her time dancing and collaborating with nonprofit organizations, cultural groups, as well as art institutions. In 2022, she will travel Europe dancing for the Mexican folklore group Mexico Vivo. Melody Romero Shanahan.
Hello, I am Jenny Bustamante Ferrell, and I am a new board member of Diamante, but I am also a former recipient of this award. This young lady is the youngest person to receive it. So I am so happy to present the Community Involvement Award to Melody Shanahan.
I'm very honored and thankful for this award. I would like to start off with a quote. If we are to preserve culture, then we must continue to create it. I started dancing ever since I was 8 years old. My first performance was actually at school, the talent show. I first put on this beautiful blue dress, but I never really acknowledged how important it was. But as I grew up, I get to know more about my culture and my heritage, and I would love to express it to all of you guys. And as the quote states, continue to create it. I will continue to create it through art. And I believe that we can make a better society through art. And this is all thanks to my parents along the way that helped me and supported me on this journey. Thank you.
She's only 15, you guys. So she's the youngest person to receive that award. That's incredible. By what she said, you really don't. She does a lot of volunteering. That's why she got the award. But moving right along, the next award recognizes the outstanding contributions in the field of education through teaching, administration, research, and or participation in professional education associations. Education Award, Martinelli Hernandez. Martinelli Hernandez is the owner and master instructor at International Taekwondo Institute, where he teaches Taekwondo to students as young as 4 years old. Martinelli has been working with students for over 15 years, teaching martial arts, coaching soccer, and teaching physical education in the public school setting throughout the Triangle area. In his spare time, he volunteers with churches and nonprofit organizations to support underprivileged children and single-parent families. This Honduran native has been involved with martial arts for 24 years and serves as a mentor to many of his student athletes. Martinelli Hernandez.
Nice to be with you tonight. My name is Rosalina Palacios, and I am a board member of Diamante, and I am honored to be the one presenting the Education Award to Master Martinelli Hernandez.
Woo! Good evening, everybody. I don't know what to say. I'm not too much of a public speaker, but in this case, I think I should go ahead and say a few words. First of all, I want to say thank you to the Latino Diamante for this award. Thank you, Ingrid Nunez, for nominating me. Uh, Thank you to my family, my wife, who's always been there, helping me out when I'm super stressed because I get long days, getting up in the morning, being in school at 8 o'clock to teach physical education. After school, staying with the soccer team, coaching soccer for the school or a regular club outside the city from 4 to about 5:30, and starting teaching martial arts exactly at 5:30 or 6 o'clock, depending on what traffic and agenda, and finishing at 9:30. And I know sometimes my family they want to say like, I wish you would spend more time with me, but teaching is my passion. Um, is priceless. When I go on the street and I taught a student for a few years, and 10 years later they ask me and say, "Coach, do you remember me?" And I go like, "Yes, but I wonder from where? Is it the physical education? Is it soccer? Is it martial arts?" So those moments are priceless, and I will not trade them for anything in the world. And I will also thank God for giving me the energy, the discipline, and the courage to stand for what I believe and guide these young students, athletes, to make a much better world. Thank you, everybody, for giving me the chance.
Our next award recognizes individuals' contributions and achievements in the field of health and science. The nominee be promoted, may have promoted, the fields through individual performance, teaching, research, or organizing programs or assisting others. Health and Science Award, Elizabeth Cuervo Tilson. Dr. Elizabeth Cuervo Tilson serves the state of North Carolina as the first Latina state health director and chief medical officer for the Department of Health and Human Services. In this role, she promotes public health and prevention activities, as well as provides guidance and oversight on a variety of cross-departmental issues, including the COVID-19 pandemic response, the opioid epidemic, early childhood, Medicaid transformation, and addressing social drivers of health. Dr. Cuervo Tilson practiced primary care pediatrics for 26 years and has been active in leadership roles in many local, state, and national pediatric, public health, and preventative medicine organizations. Elizabeth Cuervo Tilson.
Good evening. I'm Tati Padilla, a Diamante board member. I'm delighted to be presenting the 2021 Latino Diamante Award in Health and Science to a great state leader, Dr. Elizabeth Cuervo Tilson.
Well, thank you all so much. I really want to thank the Diamante Center for this incredible honor. I also want to thank my father, who I think is watching from Mississippi, for his courage and fortitude, for coming to a new country and forging a life on his own at age of 19, for my parents for instilling the incredible importance of education and hard work, for my family, including my lovely husband who's here with us tonight, for supporting me every step of the way. And very much to thank Governor Roy Cooper and Secretary Mandy Cohen for giving me the incredible honor and privilege to be able to serve the people of North Carolina, and every day to try to be sure that everybody in North Carolina, no matter where they came from, no matter who they are, that everybody in North Carolina has the opportunity for health. So thank you all very, very much.
We're moving fast, people. This following award recognizes the significant contributions made by a civic leader or by a community organization with the goal of improving the quality of life of Latinos, Hispanics in North Carolina. Latino Advocate, Eleazar Posada. Eleazar Posada is the president and founder of Posada Strategy Consulting, where he works with nonprofit and grassroots organizations to build capacity, develop programs, and create strategies around fundraising, community outreach, and advocacy. He has led programs and advocacy efforts that impact the low-income, LGBTQ, and undocumented communities. Eleazar has led countless advocacy efforts to build the power of the Latino community in North Carolina. He battles against anti-immigrant and anti-LGBTQ bills, and for issues like in-state tuition, non-discrimination laws, and voting rights. He sits on boards of directors of several nonprofit organizations and government boards like the Raleigh Hispanic and Immigrant Affair Board. Eleazar Posada.
Buenas noches a todos. I am Corinne Villalobos, editor of La Conexión USA newspaper. Tonight, I have the pleasure of presenting the 2021 Latino Advocate Award to a very promising leader in our community, to Eleazar Posada.
All right. Buenas noches. I do rallies all the time, so I like to get people pumped up. In all seriousness, primero, thank you to Latino Diamante for this great honor. And I need to thank a couple of folks who have been key in making me who I am. First and foremost is my lovely mother, who raised her kids as a single mom, instilling in us that community, family, and resilience is at the core of everything you do. No chille, no chille. It'll be fine. I also need to thank folks who have helped me along the way, because I could not do this work alone. You can't fight for your community as one person. It takes a village to fight for our rights, to make sure that our community is protected, and that our decision makers take our voices, take our issues into consideration. I have to thank, of course, Pilar Rocha Goldberg, who has been my mentor over the last 6 years, Hector Salgado, and so many other folks who I would not be on this stage without. So a todos ustedes, everyone at home, remember to go and vote, register, call your representative, your senator, and thank you so much.
All righty. The following award is presented to graduating high school seniors or college first year or first semester freshmen, and it recognizes youth contributions to the community, their leadership qualities, and their achievements as Hispanic Latino youth in North Carolina. Jaime Leon Youth Award, Dante Chavez. Dante Chavez is a freshman at North Carolina State University majoring in animal science. He is a graduate of Clover Garden High School in Burlington, North Carolina, where he graduated second in his class. As a student athlete, he played soccer for 4 years, played tennis for 3 years, and played 2 years in the JV basketball team. He took part in the National Spanish Honor Society and the Beta Club. Dante has volunteered with the American Red Cross, and he is of Mexican descent and lives in Burlington, North Carolina, with his parents and his pit bull Ruby. Dante Chavez. Jaime Leon Youth Award. Delaney Gutierrez. Delaney Gutierrez graduated from Hyberton High School and is a freshman studying history at UNC at Chapel Hill. In high school, she took part in the school's Madrigal Choir. During these years, she assisted in diversifying the choir's repertoire to include songs from cultures around the world, including Latin America. She participated in the school's Black History Quiz Bowl team and Culture and Diversity Club. Currently, she serves as member of Mi Pueblo at UNC, as well as a member of Mi Pueblo's political action and cultural committees. She is from Lenore, North Carolina, with both her parents from Michoacán, Mexico. Delaney Gutierrez.
Good evening, everyone. I am Garland Scarborough, Food Line's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Manager within the Department of Human Resources. And joining me on this evening, is Jaime's widow, Mrs. Martha Leon. Together we are presenting these two young students with this award, along with a $1,000 allowance towards their education. It is our pleasure to present Dante Chavez and Delaney Gutierrez with the Jaime Leon Youth Award. Congratulations to the both of you for receiving such a prestigious award.
Hola. First, I'd like to thank some of the most important people that have been the biggest supporters of my journey thus far. My mother and my father, Eduardo Gutierrez and Maribel Baltazar. Without their sacrifices and their love, I probably would not have gotten as far as I have. Secondly, I'd like to thank my teachers who have ignited my love of history and learning and education and have supported me through my journey in applying and being accepted to UNC Chapel Hill. I may be studying history, but I look forward to the future. And I see our future being filled with many more prominent Latinos and all kinds of people. And that is the kind of future I want to work towards.
I would like to thank the Latino Diamante and the people who chose me, as I'm very grateful for all the support I can get. And I want to mostly thank my parents who have been pushing me since day one to always be my best, and I do everything for them.
Now we have Roberto and Gonzalo, who will have a couple of remarks before we move on with the program.
For those that don't know, I do have a hip replacement. It's very hard for me to actually get up here, but I got the superhero right here that's helping me out. Well, hello again. I promise you that we're going to go to the next award, to the last award, in a few moments. But I want to remind everyone here and everyone out there that please nominate next year. The nomination is going to be open on the 15th of January. You can go to the website. We understand that it does take a lot of time to nominate somebody. For some people, they have the gift, they can do it in about 30 minutes. Others will take them 2 or 3 hours. As a matter of fact, just making phone calls to get information about the person will make it 5 hours. But do it because we have leaders in the community in North Carolina that deserve this thing, deserve to be recognized, and we want to recognize them all. And I want to live to 105 years so I can actually see more of this, right? Now, from the entire board, I'd like to thank and always grateful to Full Lion, First Citizen, Wells Fargo's Bank, Duke Energy, La Conexión newspaper, Velasquez Media, and others for their support, especially the board members and the volunteers. If you donated tonight here in the establishment or online, we thank you for doing that. We need all the donations that we can get, especially with all the events coming for the families on January and December, and the end of December. We need all the help we can get. So if you can help physically or with your abilities or with the money, we will greatly appreciate it. You're going to be part of making the Amante Art and Culture Center a brighter center in the future.
Well, my name is Gonzalo Aguirre, and I'm also a member of the board. And well, we want to thank you for following us online. We hope that this is the last year that we have to do this with a limited audience for those who are at home. Last year it was totally online. Now we have a little mix, still few people in here, and you following us at home. So we appreciate that you do it, and hopefully next year we can do it at the full capacity as we all wish. Keep taking care of yourselves. Keep your loved ones in a good shape, and hopefully next year we get better things for all of us. Uh, we have a couple, or I have a couple announcements. We are hosting a discussion panel with the artists of the Herencia 2021, the ones who has their art exhibit here at the Diamante location. And it's going to be on December 3rd. And the exhibition that we have right here is the Herencia exhibition. It will be open until January 15th for everybody who wants to come and take a look at the art. You are very welcome. You can go to our website or on social media to know about details about it when it's open and when you can come to see it. Another traditional event that we have at the end of the year is Arbolito. Roberto was telling you about the donation for toys that we are requesting for all of you that can help. Just please do that. And it's a really nice activity that we host every single year. And we made happy many kids. It will take place on December 4th, and January 8th we will have also our traditional Dia de Reyes with our 17th annual parade, and the distribution of food and the toys that you will donate and help us to get together for all these Latino kids and families of the Triangle. And lastly, please just remind you to follow us on social media, in our outlets, Facebook, Instagram, and our webpage, Diamante Inc. You can follow us, or Diamante Arts and Cultural Center. Just look for it and you will find us. Please follow us, give us a lot of likes, and please donate as well. Thank you very much for coming here tonight, and for follow us tonight also at home.
And now we're moving to the final award. And this award recognizes contribution made by an individual for more than a decade of consecutive years of service and devotion of time and energy, with the goal of improving the quality of life of Latino in North Carolina. Now, to present this award, I'd like to invite Lisette Cruz Walker herself, the founder of Diamante Art and Culture Center, and also our executive director. Please. Video first.
Lisette Cruz Watco Award. Sandra Gutierrez. Sandra Gutierrez's career spans more than 2 decades as a journalist, food writer, cookbook author, food historian, and professional cooking instructor. Born in the USA, this bilingual award-winning author of 4 cookbooks is considered one of the top national experts on Latin American foodways and on Southern regional cuisine. Sandra's work and life story were featured in the exhibit Gateway Portales at the Smithsonian Anacostia Community Museum, and her work and culinary objects became part of the permanent food exhibit at the Smithsonian National Museum of American History. Sandra was honored by the Smithsonian Institute as a woman to know and one of 7 Latinas who shaped American culture. Sandra Gutierrez. This woman is a champion of Latino cuisine in this country. I am honored to present the Lisette Cruz Watco Award to somebody that I really admire and that many of you might not know, but she has changed culinary world for Latinos in this country. So please welcome Sandra Gutierrez.
Wow, to receive the Lisette Cruz Watco Award directly from Lisette. I mean, what an incredible honor this is. Thank you so much for your kind words. The admiration is definitely mutual. I wanted to say thank you tonight to everybody for allowing me to be a voice for those of us who have made our life here in North Carolina. It's not easy being an immigrant in the United States. I was born here, but it was even when we moved here almost 30 years ago, we were among the very, very first Latinos in North Carolina. And when I first accepted the job as food columnist for the Cary News, I broke ground because I became the very first Latina to have a food column in North Carolina. It's always been my idea and my belief that food is the catalyst through which we bring people together. And that even when we may not have the same ideas or the same language or the same food, once we sit at the same table, we can break bread together en comunión, as we would say in Spanish, and begin a conversation. And sometimes that's all it takes to break the ice so that we can bridge the differences. And instead of having to build higher walls, build longer tables for conversation. This is a deeply touching moment for me, as I am so proud to represent the Latino culture in the United States through food. I have to thank more, of course, the Diamante Center and for this incredible award, Lisette. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. But I would be remiss to stand here and not thank my husband, Luis, who has been the root of my dreams. He's always said, go for it. I'm here to help you and to stand and support what you're going to do. And our 2 daughters, Alessandra and Nicole, who have actually been the catapult to help me work towards advancing women, Latina women in the United States of America with a new generation that believes in education, that believes in equal rights, and that believes in a God that is so merciful that he allows us to live in one of the best countries in the world. And finally, my son-in-law, Alex, who's a new pediatrician here in North Carolina, and our granddaughter, Aurora, for whom this award is dedicated because she is the future. She is a real new Southern Latina. And I believe that her world is going to be better because of all the contributions of the great people who are here tonight. So with all my heart, I thank you. Muchísimas, muchísimas gracias.
Well, what a great night, you guys. What do you think? Yeah? Hopefully next year we can do this again in a full production like we normally do in a theater. I want to thank you for joining us at the 26th annual celebration of the Latino Diamante Awards. On behalf of our volunteers, Alejandra Manso, the Velasquez Media crew, and everyone at Diamante, Roberto, I want all the board members to come up, Roberto Perez, Gonzalo Aguirre, Rosa Antunes Boatwright, who wasn't here tonight, Jenny Bustamante Farrell, Veronica Gutierrez, who's also missing tonight, y Carlos Liriano, who unfortunately had to go out of the country because his grandfather has COVID. Carlos Lopez, who is ill, Tati Padilla, Rosalina Palacios, and Marie Taylor, who's been taking photos all night. But come on up, Marie. I thank you for watching us tonight. Hope to see you soon at the Diamante Arts and Culture Center. We are here for you. And good night, everybody.